All right, and we're live, and welcome to another episode of Bamboo Street. The world has gone crazy. Everywhere you go on the news right now, it's another person just gone on alive. We had another sniper shooting, just like the Trump incident. Someone tried to someone tried to assassinate one of the believers of crypto, one of the guys who helped Donald Trump got elected. They call him, what's his name? Charlie
Kirk.
Kirk? Yeah,
Yeah.
Charlie Kirk. The bullet missed Trump by an air. But
Uh,
this one, they caught Charlie in the neck, and that was it. Basically died on the spot. Then we have
yeah.
this Ukraine person traveling on the subway, and then some black guy decided to just, you know what? I'm gonna deal with her right there on the spot. For what? What does the world turn into? What kind of pleasure they getting from that? I don't see it. I don't get it. But apparently, with the Charlie Clerk thing, I was watching one of those um, Bitcoin related podcasts. But anyway, they have their reasons behind it. But they say, like, when you see killings go down like that, most likely it's the banks behind it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Is that true? Maybe you guys know better than me, but everyone has their own kind of speculation as to why Charlie Clerk died. But to me, one of the biggest reasons he died is because he was someone with strong will, strong voice, strong belief, like another one of those Martin Luther King guys, who love to debate people, stand up against the gays. He was like, I remember watching one interview with him and they were like, how did that go again? There was some kind of trance in the stage, and it was like, everyone has the right to be whatever they want to be. It was like, okay, cool. And then he asked the trans lady, can you have a period? And they were like, yes and no.
Fucking hell.
Yo, when I heard that from that guy, he funny, man. Charlie Clerk was a funny guy, but it's sad to see him go out. Apparently, if it wasn't for him, Donald Trump wouldn't get elected. That's what some say. But yeah, another good guy just bite the dust. Anyway, Walter, what's on the agenda for today, man? Oh, Walter is not ready yet. So in the meanwhile, we're waiting on Walter to get ready. Let's talk some crypto. Crypto is bouncing back. Crypto is bouncing back. Apparently, all the numbers that they gave out before was like they have errors. If the Fed's job is to print data and they work on data, how could we always have corrupt data? What is going on? They're just manipulating data, man. They're manipulating data to suit whoever in charge. So when Biden, but apparently they like to kiss the left ass because they don't like the Republicans. When the Republicans wants a cut, oh, the numbers are too high. When the left wants a cut, oh, the numbers is perfect, man. Get this 50 basis points or some shit like that. But anyway, Trump squeezed them by the balls because he's the type of guy who is not like taking no for an answer. And he's finally gonna get his rate cuts. And right now we're just waiting for it. So basically, like a few days ago, they had the CPI numbers, and apparently it was like what I think it was 2.6% or whatever. But anyway, Trump is gonna get what he wants. We're gonna have those rate cuts. And once we get those rate cuts, crypto to the moon, bro. We're going to the moon, bro. We're gonna double up. We're gonna make that profit, and we're gonna smile like in this place. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
Let's go.
All right, man. All right, so yeah, the world has gone to shit in this. But let's start off with our people, an entrepreneur indeed, I was reading this story I think last week. I wanted us to talk about it. I just forgot it in
Hmm.
the pre-pro. A Chinese man spends $120,000 on a 300-year gym membership.
What?
Oh, I think your camera went
Yeah,
off.
I took it off for a second. I took it off for a
Oh,
second. What?
okay.
What were you trying to do, man?
Well, they gave him a 300-year gym membership. So in his mind, he would go to the gym as much as he wants. His son or daughter can, his granddaughters will also be able to go to the gym. So I think he thought he was making the right investment. So that begs the question: who has 120,000 just to splurge on a fucking gym? Is a question that needs to be asked. So a man in Eastern China has sealed a gym after he paid more than 870,000 yuan for membership lasting 300 years before the management fled with his cash. The man known as Jin has also sought the help of a television station to expose Ranyan Gym in Hangzhou, Zhejiang province. Jin showed the station's 26 contracts he signed with the gym for buying membership and coaching sessions. From May 10th to July 9th, I bought about 100,200 lessons and membership cards with an accumulated validity period of 300 years at a total cost of 871,273 yuan. Jim was quoted as saying,
Hold on, let me pause you for a second. His gym coach is a female.
no,
Was he trying to get into her pants or something? Spending all that money
no.
on the gym?
Apparently, they helped him a lot in the first few weeks.
Okay, so you
Gene,
got you got happy.
yeah, the story goes on to say Gene, who has worked out at this gym for 3 years, said that on May 9th, a sales worker told him that there was a promotion for existing customers. So I think he's been having a because after the customer brought a 1 year membership card for 8,800 yuan, 1,200, the gym could sell it to see. This is where the scam came in. They told him he could buy the card for 8,888 yuan, and then he could sell it to new customers for 16,000, doubling his money.
Or like later on because they're gonna remove the sale, huh?
Yeah, because he's buying it for like 300 years, so he can always sell it for a markup.
Hmm, 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 hmm.
So he
That's
he
what
poured
happens
all
when you
this.
try to get greedy, man. How can
Yeah.
you take a gym membership and try to make it into crypto, man? Come on now. Can't make crypto profits on a gym membership.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
then again, when you're not in the US, you can't help it. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. This happened in China.
yeah, and in
You see
Hangzhou.
what I'm talking about? People in China has no hope. They have no choice. They have no crypto. So what they gonna do? They're gonna take the risk somewhere else. I'm gonna buy a gym card and I'm gonna flip it. I'm gonna make 2x on this. Damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's sad though. But that was
It
that was
is.
because of greed. If he just
Yeah,
stuck with his regular the gym card and do it, he would have been in the clear. But I guess because he's been a member of the gym for a while, he felt safe and
yeah,
like confident that the gym is gonna still be around. But most likely the guy who collect all that money, when he realized, oh, I got about 1 billion in my account from all these different people. Let me just grab this money and bounce. Just like
yeah,
how I lost my money in Shenzhen when I went over there, like and I was teaching, right?
yeah.
Is like the guy just registered a school. He had different branches. He decorated them and he got the parents to put like investments, like
For like
years. They
two,
pay
two
years into
years
the
advance.
yeah, they pay years into the future for classes, right? And then, like I'm teaching, and then one day it's like, like in the beginning, it's like the salaries start coming in slow. Then we start complaining. We went on a strike. We were like, you know what? Today is Friday. We ain't going back to work. And it's like he call and he plead, yo, we gonna send you the money right now. Okay, we went back to work.
Oh yeah.
The next month there was a holiday, right? Like coming up to payday. So basically the holiday came, they didn't pay. So we're thinking like, okay, they're gonna pay after the holiday, right? The deadline was probably too fast. We came back after the holiday. There was no schedule, there was no nothing, and the guy was nowhere to be seen. He's gone. Took all the
Damn.
money and gone. He just vanished like a
You couldn't even
ghost.
go back to the school.
Yeah, you can't go back to the school, but someone had a key. So in the end, when everybody we wait for like a whole month and no show, nobody, no police help, man, we went back to the school and took what we could get.
Shit.
It's like
Yeah.
people went back to the school to take what they could get and to try to make up for the losses, but it was
Have you heard from the guy since?
nah,
Nah.
man. He vanished like a ghost, man.
Yeah.
He vanished like a
But like,
ghost.
but this
But he,
guy's a dummy though. Fucking hell. There's no way I'm spending 120,000 on no goddamn gym.
yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I went through what Jim went through. Like, you're putting money
Yeah.
in something and then people just flee. For me, it was
Yeah.
like I was an employee and then my employer just vanished. I just like left holding the bag.
Fucking hell. Probably the gym was like a high end gym, classy.
Hmm.
That's how they can get you, not these low life gyms. This is
And
crazy.
maybe the coaches there were good too. They were providing some decent service. So once you get enough people to pay into the future, and you
Yeah.
feel like you're not making enough profit, they just bounce to the bag, bro.
Yeah, he said he was having a good time because his health was much more important than any money. So, um,
That's what you
yeah,
say to make yourself feel good afterwards.
yeah, I know, right? I know, I know,
Because it
I
will
know.
hurt, bro. Imagine you
Yeah,
spend all this money, and you're not getting it back. There's
nah,
nowhere in hell you're getting that back. And there's no way, like, oh, yeah, you spent all that money and it was worth it for your health. Well, you still have to go and spend some more on some other gym in order to keep
yeah,
that same health. So it's like it gonna hurt. It gonna hurt.
no, yeah. He knows too. This shit is wild. Anyway, so this story was running around what's the name? Social media. Apparently, he borrowed some money from family members too. He doesn't want to say that. And well, hopefully the guy's name sound too Indian. Indians don't play with this. So
Try to sell secondhand gym memberships.
yeah, that's wild. How would that even work? It is crazy. Anyway,
He confident enough he can find enough people to buy the cards from him second.
yeah. Oh, because in the US, that it's a very like lucrative business, like uh second pricing gym membership, where you buy for low, like you buy for cheap and sell high, because they put a cap on the number of people that can visit the gym at a particular point in time. Or
Hmm.
this gym can only have like 50 members. And the social media for the gym is so high level that everybody wants to be there.
Hmm.
So people buy and just sell it off. So probably. Anyway, let's let's move on to a much more serious issue. So since the October 7th attack, Israel has been on a war path to rid the world of Hamas leadership. So he started off in Lebanon, went to Syria, went to Iran, and he went to the unlikeliest of places where the US has the largest military base in all of Asia, which is in Qatar. So
Hmm.
Israel just attacked Qatar. This is so I have a video I want to play.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sana hindi bumami yung kotse. Oh my god!
Well,
Hmm.
that's pretty short, but
You heard the voice though? What does that voice sound like?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You know,
The first thing is,
you take on that audio, you put a different background. It's like people gonna think something completely different, bro.
oh, okay, yeah, I get what you mean now. I get what you mean now. Oh my God. Oh my God. You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
but it's a serious story, man. Let me not
yeah.
make jokes and fun.
Israel just committed one of the worst blunders of all time because Qatar hosts the largest U.S. military in Central and all of Asia, and Israel just decided to cause. What happened was the U.S. sent a new ceasefire proposal to Israel, and
Hmm.
Israel accepted it. So Trump gave Hamas like a day to accept it. So Hamas, they were having a meeting. So to accept the deal, they had to have a meeting. So everybody was in the same building to have a meeting, and Israel just bombed the meeting,
So they bombed the
and
meeting.
they
Yo.
bombed the meeting.
I
So,
mean, they take out some leaders in there too, and they take out some people who was like from the U.S. side who's holding the peace, right?
or the U.S. There was nobody from the U.S. side, but there was some people from the
Oh,
Qatari side.
they're lucky. If there was one person from the U.S. there, yo,
Yeah,
imagine what Trump would be doing right now.
yeah, yeah.
He's
Trump is
gonna say,
trying to
yeah.
hide.
Trump will be like, we drop a payload on them, and they were smiling.
Yeah,
Look at the
because
4K
Trump,
video to prove it.
yeah, Trump is saying that he gave Qatar heads up before the attack, and Qatar is saying no. Once the first bomb went off, that was when you called me. He didn't call me before the bomb landed. He called me once the thing was happening. So that tells me that US was aware that Israel was going to bomb Qatar.
Mm.
And why didn't any of the fucking, what's the name? Siren, because when Iran was firing the ballistic missile into Qatar, US intercepted all this missile. Why was this one not intercepted? That's the question Qatar is asking now.
Maybe they were
And
using the
Trump,
U.S. like new equipment, you know.
nah,
They were
that
using
could
the
be
high
that's a
level
bad
one,
excuse.
because
You know,
like the U.S. gave them like the legal right to deal with Hamas, right?
mm-hmm.
They were supposed to deal with them like a long time ago because of that video with the guy being hungry that we did last time.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
since then, how come it takes so long to like end this war? And why they involve Qatar in the middle of all that?
Okay, so Qatar, so the leaders of Hamas, majority of them live in Qatar. So
Okay.
majority of them live in Qatar, right? And Qatar is the mediator. So Qatar mediates. So Hamas talks to Qatar. Israel talks to Qatar. So the US talks. So Qatar is a middleman between everybody.
But now
At the
you
same
bomb the
time,
middleman.
yeah, he bombed the middleman. So Israel is not playing. So
Hmm.
the US, the only reason the US could give Qatar is this will never happen again. And I'm like, come on. It means the US is aware that Israel is going to bomb Qatar. This is crazy. So Qatar called the UN General Assembly. So I want to play you. This is the aftermath.
Mr. President, allow me to congratulate you on assuming the presidency of the Council this month. We thank you for quickly
I'm just going
responding
to fast forward to what Israel has to say
to
because we know what Qatar is angry. I want to fast forward to Israel.
You can put on speed too.
targeted were not legitimate.
according to international resolutions. We need two states to peoples living side by side in peace. This will only be achieved through the adherence of the principles of international law. I thank you.
I thank His Excellency Sheikh Al Thani for the statement.
Okay, here comes the Israel.
I now give the floor to the representative of Israel.
Mr. President, on September 9th, Israel carried out a precise and targeted strike in Doha. The strike targeted Hamas leaders who for years have planned and directed attacks against Israel, many times making these directives from the luxury confines in Doha. These terrorists were the sole target of the operation. The men targeted were not legitimate politicians, diplomats, or representatives. They were the masterminds of terror. They orchestrated the massacre on October 7th, murdering civilians, kidnapping children, raping women, wiping out entire communities. As the smoke still rose from the massacre, even as the attack was still unfolding, Hamas leaders in Qatar appeared live on television, proudly broadcasting their celebration. While Israelis hid in safe rooms, fled from gunfire, and endured murder, kidnapping, and rape, Hamas's leaders feasted and congratulated themselves in real time. These are the same men who called for jihad to escalate the conflict. They called for blood, not peace. They wild terror, not negotiation. And the terror has not stopped. Just days ago, at Ramot Junction in Jerusalem, Hamas terrorists opened fire on a bus stop crowded with children and adults. 6 innocent people were murdered. Among them, a 25-year-old who had immigrated from Spain, recently married and building his future in Israel.
Oh, did you hear about that attack?
Nah, I haven't been following all the war stuff
Oh, yeah, the guy just.
because
Yo, this
like
is funny.
since after the last thing with Trump putting ultimatum on people, and then
Yeah.
everything that's going stalemate is like
Yeah,
these guys are just laying their pockets with money, man. It's like
yeah,
it makes no sense. They have no like distinct moral code or values. Like say, okay, this is it, and this is it. We're gonna end it now. Look at Russia. Look
yeah,
at Ukraine. We're supposed to do some sanctions or some stuff.
yeah.
Anything
Trump,
going on
Trump
there
is
now?
like,
Like
yeah.
so, it's like to me, it's like yeah,
Trump
man.
is
These
bigger
guys.
than Biden, I'll tell you,
To
on
me,
Russia.
I feel like sometimes they do these things intentionally, like to affect the economy, put fear in people's like people who invest, put fear in their heart or put fear in their soul. So then you just pull away their money. It's like take losses and stuff. I don't know, man. I really don't know, but
Yeah,
it doesn't feel genuine.
yeah. Because once the war stopped, because once you realize in the U.S. a whole state, their gross domestic product is from weapons manufacturing. Like 90% of the population is employed in arms industry. So if there's no war, there's zero GDP going because some people have to work. So once you understand, I realize war has to continue going on so that they can feed the beast, so that people can be employed. They were like, "Oh, we're
Mhm.
running out of ammunition." This is what they are saying right now. It is crazy. So this is not going to stop. They want to stop, but they can't. And one general came out to say the reason why the U.S. has not won a war in a long time is because it's not because they don't want to win. U.S. doesn't go into war they say U.S. has not been to war in the 20th century or the 21st century to win. They just want there to be there for a very long time and keep fighting for decades, decade after decade. The more money they spend on wars, the more money some communities in America make.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's why they never win no war, because they don't want to go in and stop. They want to keep
Rabbi,
feeding the beast.
who had dedicated his life
Talking
to
about
teaching
Israel. So the guy driving the bus, he was on phone talking normal. And I was like, oh, okay. And he just stopped the car in the middle of the road and got out. And somebody entered and opened fire on everybody. I was like, oh, shit.
That's what they call a setup. Okay, I have the
Yeah.
my sights. You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it's all yours now. Shit. That's some
Yeah.
007 shit, you know?
Yeah. He just
Like when
opened
you
fire on
plan the
everybody.
assassination.
Yeah. Fucking. I think I'm going to try to fast forward this. It's too long. He says
nothing
something.
natural about this. Not for those who commit it, and not for those who enable it. Israel has agreed to President Trump's ceasefire proposal. We are ready to stop the fighting, but Hamas refuses. They keep the world waiting. They are in no rush. They have the time. Indifferent to the human suffering that their delay causes. And who suffers from this refusal? Not the leaders of Hamas, living abroad in the Ritz-Carlton in Doha. They don't suffer, they have the time. But the hostages languishing in their cells and the people of Gaza used as human shields. From the start, Hamas's strategy has been to embed its weapons among civilians. They hide rockets in schools, marked for the murder of his brother. So too are Hamas's leaders marked for...
Oh, he says something here.
Then cry crocodile tears when civilians are hurt. Our fight is with Hamas, not with the people of Gaza, not with the state of Qatar. Israel will continue to take precautions to protect innocent lives. That is the difference between us and those who glorify massacre and terror. Like in the Bible, like Cain in the Bible, who was marked for the murder of his brother, so too are Hamas's leaders marked for their crimes. It doesn't matter where they hide, whether in the tunnel in Gaza or in a luxury hotel abroad. The mark of Cain is upon them.
Oh.
So wait,
For
Israel is evil?
Yeah. Israel is evil, man.
Abel
That's
never
very
fight
beautiful.
back. Abel took it all.
Yo.
Abel took
God,
it
man.
all, man. Abel died like the sheep, bro.
Yeah. So Israel is saying, I'm God. So I'm going to judge you wherever you go.
You're not even Israel is saying that we're not even able, man.
We are God now.
We're not going
We
to
are
take
God.
it like the sheep. We're not going to be
Yeah.
able. We learned from the story of Cain and Abel, but whoever want to be able, good for you.
Yeah, good for you.
Oh,
You know,
shit.
Cain is Hamas. You know,
Oh,
that's where the
okay.
contract, because Trump is telling Qatar that Israel will never attack Qatar again. But Netanyahu is saying once Hamas, Netanyahu says if any of the Hamas members survive and they still live in Qatar, they are coming back to finish the job. That was why Qatar got angry and they called the UN General Assembly. And everybody was condemning Israel. But then this guy started mentioning everything that all these countries from China, Ukraine, China, US, even US, they condemn US. I'm like, yo, these guys are growing some balls. You know, anyway,
too
you'll
long,
hear very soon.
Hamas leaders have been sheltered not only in Doha, but in Beirut, Tehran, and elsewhere, parading as politicians and statesmen while acting as terrorists. They are treated like celebrities, when in reality, they are commanders of massacre and barbarism. This false disguise of legitimacy gave them freedom to move, to buy weapons, to recruit through so-called humanitarian networks, and to spread propaganda on international platforms that should have rejected them. This strike sends a message that should echo across this chamber. There is no sanctuary for terrorists, not in Gaza, not in Tehran, not in Doha. There is no immunity for terrorists.
Well, that's the Qatari foreign minister. He's peace listening to this guy talk, man.
And yet, here in this council, some members chose to give Hamas legitimacy, even protection. Israel will not. We will act against the leaders of terror wherever they are hiding. Mr. President,
Well, hold on.
we have heard today in this council allegations.
So that is basically like a direct threat or insult to Qatar.
Yeah,
Saying
yeah.
like, we don't care where they're hiding. If they're in your country, we're gonna just bomb you, and you're gonna have to take it.
Yeah,
That is some balls, bro. That is some balls. Like telling you it in your face, and you gotta sit there and take it.
Yeah, because you finished talking already, right? So you have to take it now.
Yo,
Yeah,
Israel, because they know they have the backing of the US, they do whatever they
Yeah.
want.
yeah.
They do whatever
Yeah.
they want.
Fuck,
And I know the
man.
US can't tell them no, because
Yeah.
telling them no will have their own set of implications, because they
Yeah,
need them for the financial system. Maybe that's why Trump wants to get into crypto so much, man. He want to
Yeah.
move the system, get away from the dollar and get
crazy.
into the Bitcoin.
Fucking hell. Yeah, that's gonna be our next topic.
But anyway,
Fucking
go on.
Yeah, he said a lot, man. You'll see very soon. You'll see what he said to Pakistan. I fast forward, but he called a lot of countries and they just put a camera on them.
About a breach of the territorial sovereignty of Qatar.
Sitting close to him is a Chinese guy. You know, he got his.
But one must ask, where were these concerns when sovereignty was violated by terror itself? On October 8, when Hezbollah launched rockets across Israel's border, when Houthis fired a ballistic missile at Ben Gurion airport, or just days ago, when a Houthi drone crashed into the arrivals hall of Rabon airport, injuring civilians. How can anyone hide behind allegations appealing to the principles of international law while giving legitimacy to those who openly glorify October 7th and continue to plot terror? Mr. President, this brings me to Qatar. Prime Minister Al-Thani, the time for Qatar to choose has come.
You listening?
Mm-hmm. Time for you to
Time
choose, bro. I'm giving you an ultimatum right now. You gonna jump into this boat? Are we gonna light you up, bro?
You're ready to go. Fucking hell, man. This shit was
Look at
crazy.
his face. Look at the smirk on his face, bro. He's like, who do you think you're talking to?
Yeah. Shit.
Qatar has harbored terrorists, offering Hamas leaders sanctuary in luxury hotels while they orchestrate massacres and terror attacks. History will not be kind to accomplices. Either Qatar condemns Hamas, expels Hamas, and brings Hamas to justice, or Israel will. Mr. President, the world has faced moments like this before. Today, the world remembers the devastating terrorist attacks of September 11th. That tragic day, like October 7th for Israel, was a day of fire and blood. In the aftermath of 9/11, the countries that uphold freedom, equality, and democracy in this council stood shoulder to shoulder. 2 weeks later, this council adopted Resolution 1373. It said plainly, no state may harbor terrorists. No state may fund them. No state may give them safe haven. I urge you all to read this resolution. Any government that does so breaks this council binding obligations. That principle was clear then. It must be upheld today. And when bin Laden was eliminated in Pakistan,
Look at
the question asked was not, why target a terrorist on foreign soil? No one asked that question. The question was, why was a terrorist given
The Pakistani was like, what did I do?
You pulling me into this whole thing. It's like we just chilling over here, man. Don't pull me in. Don't suck me in. Don't be like the vacuum cleaner, just cleaning up. I'll clean up everybody. We like all filth, bro. He's like, they say we like all filth. Don't clean it up. Leave it alone, bro. Leave it alone.
Oh, shit,
I hear my name called. He's like, he was sleeping there. Oh, I hear my name called.
The Paki was like, yo, what the fuck did I do? Yo, goodness gracious. But this guy called everybody out, man. You know.
shelter at all? The same question must be asked today. There was no immunity for bin Laden, and there can be no immunity for Hamas. And in facing terror, history shows that members of this council have done the very same. From 2014 to 2022, France struck terrorists in Mali, Chad, Burkina Faso, and Mauritania. In 2014 and 2015, the United Kingdom.
Yo, France is like, yo, bro. I thought we were allies. This guy's like, yo, what the hell is wrong with this guy? This guy won't stop.
Man. He cleaning out the closet, man. All your dirty laundry is gonna come out in everybody's face, and you're gonna have to watch it. There's nowhere you're putting that back in the closet. It's like,
No, man.
open your eyes and watch it. You like that?
Everybody.
Oh, you like that? How you like them apples?
This guy's going on to everybody.
Hopefully, he has a
Carried
friend.
out airstrikes in Iraq and Syria against ISIS.
Yeah.
So I ask, if these actions were justified then, why is Israel singled out now?
Well, that's the England's foreign
English
secretary.
It's like,
Yeah,
you guys
she's
could
like-
bomb up the people before. Why can't I do it? When I do it, why is it
Yeah.
called a mortar?
Yo, this guy went haywire on everybody, man.
Oh, wow. So Trump
yeah.
got
Why are-
speechless.
Yeah, Trump couldn't say a word. Trump is like, yo, you know what's wild about Trump? Trump, for when this event occurred, Trump is like, okay, I'll make a speech tomorrow. Everybody like, yeah, hell no, you won't. You want a speech now. Trump took a day. He's not even giving a full speech yet. I'm like, what? He stopped posting. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Trump realized, you know what? We did worse than that, and I can't like say shit right now.
The
Just
only
know
thing
that
they can say,
That's the other day I drop a payload on those people. What can I say now?
yeah. Trump is like, that will never happen again. I'm like, huh? That will never happen again. That's all you can say. But I think this is an opportunity now for peace. Yeah, damn, Trump. For some reason, you can't talk now, huh?
Claims concerning sovereignty invoked only against Israel and ignored when others act to defend themselves. Is Israeli blood worthless? The question to ask is not why Israel targets the mastermind of terror, but why they are sheltered abroad, while hostages starve in captivity and Gazans are left to suffer. Israel's fight is not only Israel's. It is a fight of all who believe in democracy against those who worship death and violence, light against darkness, civilization against barbarism, justice against terror. We will continue until the hostages are free, until our people are safe, and until terror can no longer find sanctuary in any corner of the world, because there is no, and there never will be, immunity for terrorists. Thank you, Mr. President.
Well,
Great
after
speech.
that happened,
Great speech.
yeah, great
But
speech.
one thing you should learn from that is that Trump is a smart guy. He know when to pick his wars. He know when to pick his
Yeah.
fights. It's like when it's not the right time, you know what? We're just gonna chill for a bit, not say anything, and just disappear from the spotlight. And when it's the right time, I'm gonna come out. I told you so. I'm gonna do this.
Yo, Trump was just quiet, man. He said, I'll give a
sometimes,
speech tomorrow.
sometimes you gotta listen, and then you realize any speech I give, they're gonna crucify me after what I said because I did worse
Yeah.
than that. So let me not say anything.
Yeah.
Let them figure it
He's,
out. At least we're gonna sell some guns.
yeah. Because US supplied guns to both sides. US supplied the guns to Qatar, supplied it to Israel. It's the same cycle over and over again. Anyway, man, we are running out of time. So we're gonna move straight to crypto. And the Russians are very worried about what the US is trying to do.
И криптовалют.
Can you read the subtitle?
Америка прямо сейчас пытается поменять правила на рынке золота и криптовалют. Вспомните, какой у них долг. 35 триллионов долларов. В общем-то, это два альтернативных валютному сегменту мировых рынка. Действия Вашингтона в этом направлении отчетливо демонстрируют одну из главных американских задач. Они очень хотят решить проблему снижения доверия к доллару. США, как это было и в 30-е, и в 70-е годы, будут решать свои финансовые проблемы за счет всего мира, загоняя всех куда? В криптовалютное облако. Со временем, когда часть госдолга США будет размещена в стейблкоинах, США обесценит этот долг. Еще раз простыми словами. У них сейчас валютный 35-триллионный долг, они его загоняют в крипту, в облако, обесценивают и начинают с нуля. Это для тех, кто очень любит заниматься криптой.
Were you able to get any of that?
He didn't lie. They're rewriting the rules for sure. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gotta spend money. You gotta put your money somewhere. And to me, the dollar is already effed. You know, it's like a trash bill that we have, but it's the
Yeah,
U.S. trash
it is.
bill, and they decide what we do with it. You know, and they decide like how it runs. That's one of the reasons why I like the fact that governments are getting involved in crypto, but I still hate the fact that they are getting involved in crypto because crypto was basically designed to be the money of the people. But shit, people can't control shit
Man.
at any time. It's like once the heat start building up, they come and they take over. Once they take over, they put their fingerprints on it. So I remember hearing someone say something about money tends to last for like 3 decades or so, and then they have to reset it. How long did gold last? The dollar being back to the gold?
Since I'll say from 22 to 76. That's like 60, 70 years.
Yeah, so they say like money after a certain period of time, it always needs to reset. They will always change it. And they're saying like the time for us like just printing bills has already gone. Because what I'm seeing with what they're doing with the stable coin, you know that the US have their debt, right? They could always print
Yeah.
money. Once they
Yeah.
start passing all these stable coin bills, you know how much dollars we have in circulation?
Yeah.
Overnight, we could have like 30 something trillion dollars in circulation just in one night.
Yeah.
It just go like you snap your finger and it's done.
Yeah.
So I look at even Elon Musk. Recently, they said what Elon Musk's value went up to how much? He's a 100 bill, something like that. Some news or something I heard about that. He's like, what? He made a lot of money recently. Now that
Not
money that
Elon
he,
Musk, man.
I think it was Elon Musk, but I'm not too sure. I didn't pay
No.
too much attention.
Larry Ellison from Oracle.
Okay, yeah, from some
Yeah.
Oracle deal, someone made a lot of money. You know, like
Yeah.
that person who made that ton of money, they have to put it somewhere. These days people
Yeah.
not comfortable putting all their money in real estate because the idea of real estate going up is not really true. It's just the
Yeah.
value of the dollar every year keeps going down, so the price of your land seems like it's going up, but the price of your land basically remains the same. The only thing that is
Yeah.
sort of different when makes it go up is when people start building stuff around you. But the
Indeed.
land that you bought today and the land that you bought tomorrow is basically the same unless the value of the dollar go down. So that purchasing power becomes less. So then your land look like, oh, it's more expensive. So people don't really feel like getting into those anymore. And I heard someone saying at one point in time that it's better to take your money and maybe buy Bitcoin with it. And then take that Bitcoin, leverage it, and then buy your house. Don't buy your house before you buy Bitcoin. You know what's the logic in that? Because the value of Bitcoin goes up year over year. You may crash down now, but at the
Yeah.
end it's going to go back up. But with your house, the value of your house doesn't really go up year on year. The value of the dollar goes down year on year. So if we were to take rewire our brain, right, and were to take like the money that we were using to buy a house and we just like, let me just throw that in Bitcoin. Let me wait a year later. When Bitcoin shoot up, okay, I'm gonna take out a loan on my Bitcoin, but I
Yeah.
won't take too much leverage. You have to manage the leverage right in order for it to work, because if you don't manage it wrong and
Indeed.
Bitcoin crash, you F yourself. So once you manage
Yeah.
that right, basically, yo, you don't even really need to pay off that loan. The loan paying off itself.
Oh yeah, I got a clip now. I was looking
You know
for
what
this
I'm saying?
clip.
It's like the loan
Yeah.
paying off itself is like, when I sat down and I thought about it, I was like, shit, I'm kind of wasting time,
Yeah.
man. I gotta get, if I didn't buy like my apartment recently, I'd be dumping more money inside there. And the only reason I'm not dumping more money inside there is because I don't have a clean income. It's like sometimes I wish I was an American, because if I was an American, basically I just transfer money from my bank straight into that account. But now
Yeah.
it's like, when you're from a third world country,
Him a
bro,
little
it's not
crypto
easy.
check,
Oh,
right?
yeah, sorry. Yo, so this
Our
is Trump
35
on.
maybe
I
we'll
don't know
pay
whether you
off
can
our
see. Hold on.
maybe we'll pay off our $35 trillion, hand him a little crypto check, right? We'll hand him a little Bitcoin and wipe out our $35 trillion.
But how do you want it to be more prominent in America? How will that work?
Oh, it's going to work easily. It's already prominent. It's moving along. It's very loosely regulated. That's one of the reasons it's moving along. But it is a different form of a currency, and it's going to end up benefiting the country. But if we shut it down, like, Biden's trying to shut it down, Biden doesn't have the intellect to shut it down. Can you imagine this guy's telling you to shut something down like that? He has no idea what the hell it is. But if we don't embrace it, it's going to be embraced by other people. It's a massive thing already. Did you read where it's bigger than any company in the world already? I mean, if you look at the market, it's bigger than many countries. It's a very big thing. If we're not going to be the leader, we have the people that are the leaders. I know some of them. They're very smart. And if we don't embrace it, other countries are going to embrace it. Other countries will anyway. But we can be the leader, and we might as well be the leader.
But
Well,
with With US being the leader, to me, that part is kind of ironic. You know why? You print in dollars, right? Your currency value going down like this, but you could print
Yeah.
unlimitedly, right?
Yeah.
Bitcoin, every year it tends to go up. So if you're printing dollars to buy the shit that is going up, you know what happens here? You have infinite.
Supply.
You wouldn't, yo, they could always pay off their debt. That debt bubble
Yeah.
is not going to be anything. Is like they will sort
Yeah.
of like balance each other out once they keep that ratio right, because they plan to hold a Bitcoin reserve. It's like Bitcoin keep
Yeah.
going up, the dollar keep going down. At once you leverage that right, it's just going to be zero, because they're
Yeah.
pushing each
Russia.
other like that. It's like, and Russia see that. It's like these
Yeah.
motherfuckers
Russia's.
find a way.
Yeah.
They find a
Yeah.
way to make their debt go to zero. That is what just
Yeah.
happened there. That debt going to zero, and it's like it's not moving because I'm printing dollars to buy this shit, and this shit ain't moving. And once I
Yeah.
keep those ratios right, I can keep printing money. So basically,
Yeah.
that 30 something trillions of dollars of debt went to zero. Then the next thing I just did, oh, you guys like to buy gold? I'm gonna force you guys to buy Bitcoin. You know what I'm gonna do? Tariffs on gold. I'm gonna collect
Fucking
money
hell.
for every gold bar that you ship. Yo, you see how smart this guy is? This guy is a freaking entrepreneur. He just take the US debt and balance it, like, like in your financial statement, like income, like your, what do you call that again? What do you call that again?
EBITDA.
Your
EBITDA.
your balance sheet. With your balance sheet and your inflows and your outflows, once he balances that right, that debt becomes zero because it doesn't move forward, it doesn't
Yeah.
go down. But if they don't balance it wrong, right, shit,
Yeah.
that shit could
But
hit so
some
hard
co-
in the opposite
country,
direction.
countries are countries are how would I put it? Countries are getting much more smarter. So they are also trying to come up with their own. I think China is coming with its own stable coin back in Hong Kong now.
Yeah, but
You
the
know.
whole problem of the thing is not just the stable coin. You see, like the US has the power to make the rules. And once you have the power to
Yeah.
make the rules and have everybody following your rules, you win the game already. Because
That's true.
that's the whole thing. Is like, look at Binance and all those exchanges. Oh, you want to do business in the US? Oh, you got to do this.
Yeah.
They're doing business with
China.
all the other countries, but what did they do? Oh, the US want this. We're sorry. We're gonna pay. We're gonna pay off whatever fee, and we're gonna follow the rules. That's what
Yeah.
happened. China don't has that kind of power. Okay, China don't want it. All right, cool. We got other people in the world.
Yeah. China messed up with like the authoritarianism about this. The whole platforming started in China because this guy was smarter to build these platforms, and China was like, nah, it goes against our value system. Everybody has to listen to us. Once they start listening to these billionaires, and the fucking regime crumbles, right? So they sack all these guys. Now they are
China
trying to
wants
find a way back in.
China wants too much control. They want
That's the
It's
problem.
like they want to have their cookies and eat it at the same time. But if you
Yeah.
realize what Trump is doing is like, I'm not trying to control everything. Everybody needs to make some money. At the same time, he's lying in his pocket
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I
man.
heard
We
his
only got
son.
4 years.
I heard his son became a billionaire overnight. His sons were not
Yeah.
billionaires, but Trump become the
And guess
president. They're managing the crypto. They're billionaires now, baby.
doing crypto. Imagine a Trump doing crypto business with a Pakistanis. you're like
Uh,
Pakistan. Oh, this shit is wild. So, oh, we found our partner in Pakistan. Huh? She's the
so it's like,
wildest.
so what does that tell you? What I'm seeing right now, the world is going digital. Everything is
Yeah.
going on chain in some way or some form, and AI is going to power that. So there's no turning back anytime. There's no turning back right now. It's just like, okay, right now we're in the, how you call that stage, the infant stage. So now is the best time to get in and get your feet
Make
wet,
some.
because to
Yeah.
me, it's like when we look back 5 years from now, Bitcoin is gonna blow up like so big because they're gonna print so much money, and the more they print, this shit always skyrockets. So we good. Outside of that, you're gonna want to play with AI, and basically crypto is perfect for AI and managing everything. Banks are gonna go to shit because once people put the two and twos together, you're gonna need a bank to get a loan anymore. And to me, a digital loan is way more convenient, bro.
Yeah.
Way more convenient. It's like you don't have to go through all that paperwork and all that hassle. Yo, I have money and I can't even spend it. I have money and I
Yeah.
can't even get a loan. The only thing with crypto is you can only get a loan on the money that you have. So what people start doing now, take their money, buy some Bitcoin, that shit shoot up. Oh, that shit shoot up. Take a loan out on that and then start doing what they gotta do. And all what they just start doing now is just pay the interest on the loan. But the interest on the loan is in fiat. So it's like
Yeah.
the slower you pay it back, the more money you make.
Shit. Yeah. The world
Yo,
is
right now
the
the
world is
world has
fucked.
changed, man. It has changed.
Indeed. Hold
You
on.
just have to make sure you have a stable job once you do that. That's the biggest thing right now. So it's like, remember you told me like, well, I told you like a few years ago, like, right now I don't mind doing a 9 to 5, 9 to 5. Shit, I can make it work. Give me like 3 years in there.
Okay.
I'll take 3 years or 5 years and become a millionaire, bro. I'll be printing money. I'll be printing like those guys. I'll probably be the first black guy to take crypto and start offering people loans, man. I'll open up a bank. You want a loan? Okay, give me your house, give me something, but we won't give you the loan. Just put some up there. And as soon as they give me, buy some more crypto.
Fucking man, I was trying to find this. I was trying to get a next story. I couldn't find the shit. I thought I downloaded it, but okay. Uh, anyway, yeah. Hold on. This shit is a mess. Well, there's a big one on Sunday. Canelo versus what's his name? Canelo versus Crawford should be big.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it's not a snoozer and they actually come to fight because they're getting paid a whole lot of money. So I think
Mm-hmm.
I think Canelo is coming to fight. I doubt Crawford will be able to engage because he's jumping from 54 to 68. I don't know. So it's a big fight on Netflix on Sunday morning. So uh, come one, come all. It should be a banger. So I'll be here for it. And yeah, the NFL season is back too, so which is a good thing. So
Okay.
yeah, I was looking for one last story, but I think oh yes. What time you living?
Well, I think now it's about time for me to leave because
I am
I have a little walking to do.
shit.
Yeah.
You going far?
Nah, it's nearby to my place, but
Okay.
yeah, it's like 7:05, and I promised them like 7:30. So
Fucking
like,
hell.
other than that, I just ride the scooter over there, but I don't want to ride the scooter
Oh, you
because
got a new scooter?
no, that's Yuna's scooter though. I know we're gonna
Oh,
drink, so once alcohol
you
involved,
don't
we
want to
shouldn't
take
be.
that shit there, man.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Because like last time I drank with this guy, apparently I blanked out. I don't remember shit.
Or you
I
can
don't even
bring
know how
that.
I don't even know how I got home, but I got home.
Oh, you told me about it. Yeah,
Yeah, that
you,
was that day was that same
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
So like doing that, I'm not gonna ride the scooter.
Shit, yeah, don't ride a
I will walk.
scooter, man.
I will walk over there and meet up with him. And Beijing was going through some of his drama stuff, so
Oh
might have to
shit,
meet
that
up
shit
with
never
him
ends.
afterwards. Yeah.
Why don't you just bring him together? Maybe just kill two birds with one
Yeah,
stone.
but the thing is, it's at the guy's house. At first, I thought we're gonna
Oh,
meet up on the street, but since I'm going to his house,
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea to invite someone else.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, man, we're gonna link
Anyway,
up
man.
next time. So guys,
Uh,
thank you for joining. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. We really appreciate you guys' support.
indeed.
And we need your consistent support, whether it's like forwarding and sharing the videos with your friends. Um, because without you, we wouldn't have the potential or the opportunity to grow and give you better content on a more daily basis. Like right now, it's a struggle to manage everything at the same time, like regular job and doing the pod. But
Yeah.
hopefully, we could get it to the point where this can be our 24/7 thing. But
Yeah.
anyway, before we get that,
Live news 24/7. Breaking news, breaking news. We got
yeah.
something
So
for you.
the only way we can do that is with you guys' support and consistent help. So peace and
Yeah.
love. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And you know how it is. We'll see you in the next one. Bless.
Adios, amigos. All right, man.